Great. Duncan, I think about a year ago, maybe just over, you did an interview with Tom English from the BBC, and you talked about your injury past and how your career's gone so far. I think it's probably a bit of an understatement to say this year's been a bit tumultuous. Could you just talk us through how you feel the past year's gone? Obviously, we've had a World Cup, you missed out on the Six Nations, and then the pandemic. Just talk us through how you felt over the past year.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, really, this past year. Stuff happening around Saracens club as well. It's been a bit of carnage, really. I don't think you could have predicted this. No one would have predicted what's happened last year. But it's been a year full of madness. But it's been quite enjoyable. I think myself and any team that I've been a part of has made the most of the situations we've been in so far. And you know, through thick and thin, I think the rugby community's come together. I think the world's come together, and I think there's been a lot of good that's come out of this pretty terrible situation that we've been in this last year.
From a personal point of view, it's been a while since you've played for Scotland. Obviously, still plenty of competition in your positions, but are you looking at the remaining months of this year and upcoming fixtures as a real chance to cement your place in the team?
Yeah, well, I think any time you get an opportunity to play, you know, you want to play well, you want to perform, and you want to obviously keep coming back for more, and that's the aim of any player that gets the opportunity to wear the jersey. So that doesn't change from week to week or player to player. I think whenever you get that chance, you know, you need to try and take it with both hands and do the jersey proud, I guess.
Thanks, Duncan. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan. Jamie?
Hey, Duncan. So obviously it's the start of another World Cup cycle, and the squad has got younger, hasn't it? There's, you know, the vast majority of the guys in here are in their 20s, guys in their early 20s as well. As one of the more experienced guys, one of the few guys in their 30s, what sort of a difference have you noticed that make to the atmosphere in the camp?
It's been great. I think all the new faces that have come in have been great additions to this squad, and it's been an exciting time watching. You know, it's been a bit of a transitional phase, I guess, in Scottish rugby, and these young guys coming through are full of energy and full of talent, and it's great to see. And I think the balance that we've got there at the minute is brilliant between the experienced heads and the younger guys. Obviously, we've lost some big characters over the last year or so within the squad, and you know, their boots are very hard to fill. But I think the guys that have come up into those senior roles within the squad have done a great job, and there's a great atmosphere amongst the squad at the minute. There's a lot of enjoyment being in camp and being around these guys and playing with these guys as well. I think, I think during this transitional period, I think it's brought out some great young talent, and I think Scottish rugby's in good hands over the next few years going forward.
So the team's been in good form up until, you know, that run of wins up until the defeat against France, but there's been a criticism levelled that the attack maybe hasn't quite fired. Is that something that guys are aware of, that something maybe being problem solved among the guys in the squad? Yeah,
we've been working hard in our attacking shape. You know, I think a lot of the games that we've had over the last few weeks, we maybe haven't been on top of our attacking game as much as we'd have liked to have been. And that's also a credit to defences these days as well. Everyone's become such strong defensive units within other teams that teams are very hard to break down these days. And obviously that means we have to work even harder on our attack. And that's something that we've put a lot of focus into, and a lot of hard work's gone into that. And, you know, we don't ever go away from looking at our defence and our kicking game as well. But definitely something that we've been working on and looking to try and improve on over the past few weeks.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. Andrew?
Hi, Duncan. I just wanted to ask, after this weekend, you've got 2 months until the Six Nations starts. Is it a concern with the club at Saracens that you may not get a lot of rugby in that time, or are you quite hopeful that you will get a bit of rugby?
Yeah, I think it's a situation that we can't really control at the minute. So I'm not really too sure what's going to unfold over the next few weeks. But you know, still I'm sure if we're not playing in the Championship in January, I'm sure we'll have some pre-season games to get stuck into and some training games, and you know we're still working very hard week in, week out. Obviously, it's a bit of an unsure time, but I don't really know what the situation is going to be going forward. So we'll just have to wait and see with that one.
Okay, and just secondly for me, just what sort of a challenge are you expecting from Ireland on the weekend, and what have you made of them in the last couple of weeks?
Well, they're a great side, and they've been a side we've struggled to beat over the past few years. So I expect more of what they're great at. Really, they'll bring a strong attacking game to us. They'll bring a few surprise players, I'd imagine, off first phase. They've got a great defensive unit, and they've got some particularly good guys over the ball as well that make the breakdown a bit of a nightmare. So I think we're going to see a real battle at the breakdown come the weekend, and obviously they've got some great individuals that will cause threats and attack as well. So we're going to have to be on our money at the weekend.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. I'll move on to 10 p.m. embargo section now. David.